So, in all things, being everything. You know, one thing that I've learned since this whole Epstein's files stuff has happened is that when I or other people call human beings sheep, I mean, I would say 90% of civilization, and especially in America, are sheep. So you remember when George Floyd died? There were mass protests. Even when Donald Trump became president the first time and second times, there were mass protests about no King's Day. Even with the LBGTQM whatever, there's been protests. There's not a lot of protest with the Epstein files. Matter of fact, there's no protest. Which concludes that every protest, not talking about the civil rights movement, back then we were more aware of things and we believe in change and humanity, I think. But today it's a wrap. And I come to understand that all those other protests, they weren't organic at all. And they were money grabs. And the power of the same people that you were protesting against for whatever, which is the 1%, they were behind the protest. Literally. And it was money. Black Lives Matter movement. That wasn't no real protest. Millionaire March. Yeah, I said it. Those were like Ponzi schemes there, you say. Because not regardless, but racism is a bad thing. Mass shootings are a bad thing. Police brutality is a bad thing. Trafficking kids and women, and men too, putting them in cages, sleeping with them. And another thing, what? And this is true. What's up with the Jewish ritual of when a little boy is born and then you circumcises them, the rabbi sucks the blood out of his feet. What? You can the religious belief. No, the religious beliefs or whatever. What? But back to what I was saying. This shit is worse than George Floyd getting murdered. I don't care, Rodney King, any police brutality case, etc. And there's absolutely nothing happening. Usually there's a famous person that comes out and says something. That's not, the Democrats ain't really doing nothing besides these forms that they have and they questioning Pam Bondi. You're questioning them. And she don't give a fuck. But where's the outrage? Like literally. Where is the outrage? There isn't any. Which leads me to believe that any protest, if we go to the root of it, first off, follow the money. Because we see what happened to the Black Lives Matter money that went to those protests and what the people did with it. We still don't know what happened to the Million Man March money. Because it didn't do anything for the black community. And if you, in this fact, in the Nation of Islam, you Muslim, why don't hear you all talking about what's happening to Muslims, what's going on in Palestine, and all that? Why aren't you all protesting? Besides Farrakhan getting up or every now and then saying, why aren't you all doing anything? I'm shocked. All we're doing is talking. And I'm going to just be perfect. If I was still up walking around, I might, in this moment, because again, I have family members and friends that I love to death, and seeing this and the way abusing kids is wrong, I don't care which, I might be killing somebody or making an attempt to. But there's everybody's, we got an all-star game coming up. We just had the Super Bowl. Motherfuckers happy because there was a Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever it was, performing at the Super Bowl. Nothing is happening. We're still going about our daily. And do you think these people are going to stop? And Donald Trump still saying this is a host and it was a host against me and we should move on? And you hoe-ass motherfuckers, black, white, Mexican, you ain't doing nothing? You ain't saying nothing? You posting shit in your story? Open up your fucking mouth. That's what it ain't just for sucking dick. Pause. Open up your mouth. Stop reposting. Say something. Let somebody who, if we need a famous person, Giannis, what you doing? To start these protests, let's just not go to work. Let's just stop working till somebody arrested. We can really shut down the government if we wanted to. Instead of the government shutting down the government. Pussy. Again, I'm always come back to we are pussy. Like this is heinous. And there's no protest. You like being made a fool of? Then if somebody tell you that the earth is flat, nigga, you don't know, you ain't never been to space. Whatever math you know or scientific quotations you know, nigga, that was given. You don't know that shit. You don't know if there's really aliens. You don't know shit. You know what these motherfuckers tell you. Why they out here sucking baby penis? And fucking kid. What? You're not mad. You're not upset. I want somebody to kidnap your kids and have a field day on them motherfuckers. Then send you videos up. And see how you feel. What are we doing? I know what we're doing. Nothing. Because we pussy.